Well. Who do we have here? Let's see how much of a delay there's going to be. I wonder if I type in chat. Let's try that. Let's see, is there volume? Why does this do this to me? Well, hello, non-fam, and hello, Shadell. How are you gentlemen tonight? Yes, my voice does sound a little bit different, but I have no sound on my end, so I have to go up here and do a search for sound settings. Let's see if my Bluetooth keeps cutting out. There's my Bose. Let's see if that works. That did the trick. Gotta love it. I am Canadian 28. Hello, sir. Do I know you? I don't recognize you. Have you been on here before? And if you haven't been on here, subscribe to me. Well, you must be subscribed because you got notification that I was live. We're just doing very casual tonight. I'm wearing got this for Christmas. Look at that. Minecraft. Haha. I don't play it, but love the shirt. And my head's a little chilly tonight. So, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Mostly lurking. That's okay. You're allowed. Well, I'm glad you spoke up. Lurkers are perfectly fine as long as they hit that thumbs up while you're lurking. But it's great when lurkers actually speak up a little bit. It's good. And welcome. And I am Canadian as well, as you can tell by my channel name. There goes my printer back here. We're printing. We broke this, taking it off last night. So we're just printing a new one of these in yellow. FPV Todd. There we go. Zexelter, hey yo. That's your greeting all the time, and I like it. I have to have one like, hey yo. I'm just in a weird mood tonight. You can hear I've got a bit of a head cold, but still streaming. Anyways, I solved a couple problems. We got 7 people on. I can wait till a few more people come on. Hey, Stream Elements, how are you? Now, I hope Nightbot is nicer to you guys than it was last night. That was just nasty last night. I don't know what it was doing. But anyways, I think I said hi to everybody. Jeff, Shadell, Non-Fam, I am Canadian, and Zixeltor. And it's all because of I was hassled by Zenbender about too much blue on the front of this printer. Anyways, too much blue. And so, yeah, anyway, we fixed the screen issue. So for those of you, Andrew Humphrey, hello, sir. For those of you that tuned in last night, and I'm on this camera because my main camera I'm getting set up for Sunday. I've got that over there with my teleprompter and everything for Sunday stream all set up so that I can have sort of the whole wide bench thing here. So that's why I'm using this guy right now, which kind of gives a wide overview. I just ate some chicken, so I should have used a toothpick. Anyways, I have a toothpick here if I need it. Tweezers, aka toothpicks. But I won't do that on stream. That'd be rude. So who else has popped on? Anyway, so we had an issue with this screen not working. So we popped out this screen and realized that it's nothing to do with the system. It was the screen. And then we boiled it down to this plug on the back of the screen. The black little thing that locks it in was broken. And I tried to get it to work, and then I ended up dropping that little black piece on the floor. I looked today. I couldn't find it. It's disappeared with all those, you know, where the socks go when you just have one sock left from. We all do that, right? You pull your clothes out of the dryer and you only have the one sock out of a pair. Anyways, that's where that piece has gone, obviously. So I spent a little bit of time today, and I came up with a solution. And this is what I call a real MacGyver solution. So I just realized I don't have my overhead camera turned on. bear with me 1 second. I'm streaming straight out of ATEM. I don't even have OBS started up yet, and I need to get OBS started up in order to make this other camera work. Let me launch OBS. And then I've got a right mouse click in OBS, and I have to go full screen projector preview, BD HDMI. There we go. Okay, so now I have OBS launched, and this camera is awake now. Yeah, so I can show you what I did to MacGyver. Is it this one here? Yes, it is, and it's this one here. So to MacGyver this piece on the back, I put a piece of, right where that ribbon goes in. So instead of trying to secure it from the top with that little black piece, I stuck a piece of filament underneath, which forced those pins up against the pins inside. And then I have hot glued everything kind of in place, and it works. So that's my fix for that. And it works. Now it's going to make me a liar, but I'm going to test it one more time before we put it back on before we put it mounted onto the printer. Mind you, I got to wait for this piece to print here. It's a 25-minute print. I probably could have printed it quicker, but anyways, 25-minute print, and the printer's just doing its mesh leveling right now. And I just lost my chat window. Where'd it go? I got to keep up with chat, because that's, there we go. You thought you were the fates telling you you're going to lose 1 foot. Turns out it happens as what? Thought I was the fates telling me I'm going to lose 1 foot. Turns out that happens as you get older. You lost a foot? Tell me you didn't lose a foot. Anyways, so we got it. Back for more, James. Yes, I am. So we got this fixed. We're going to test it once more before I put it all back together. And who'd have thunk that just a piece of filament and some hot glue would fix that, when I was saying, maybe I need to order another board, blah, blah, blah. But that's pretty solid in there. So I'm going to pop this on, and we're going to make sure this still works. So we'll pop that cable on. There we go. Before I boot it up, I'm going to give you guys a bird's eye view by going like this. I can switch this guy kind of just down to there. And we can kind of zoom in on this little camera here. Tonight's a very, very casual stream, so trust me. Okay, so now we're going to hold the screen up. Okay, we're going to power this printer on. You ready? Let's see if we get this. And we should get a rainbow here. Look at that. Then we're going to get the raspberries up top. We're going. So it works. My little MacGyver fix works. Basically a piece of garbage filament and some hot glue. The sock's going missing. Oh, I get what you mean, Andrew. Okay. There we go. And we're going to boot up. Excuse the sniffling. Still fighting a cold, but I'm on cold medication, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to get our home. Look at this, and it works. So if I go to, boom, everything works. Temperatures. I'm not going to move any motion systems now, because I would be doing myself a disfavor by homing it, for instance, if I hit home. So I'm being very careful. So we can go into configuration. So anyways, the whole clipper screen works now. So it's amazing. And that's all because of a piece of filament and some hot glue MacGyver fix. Look at that. Okay. So now the other issues last night. Did you check the garbage under your desk for that piece? Shadell, it very well might have bounced into that. Well, I'm talking to a blank screen. It very well might have bounced into that garbage, but there's so much stuff in there, and it's a little piece, and there's little pieces of filament, and no, I didn't check it. I checked around the floor, but you know what? You're right. It likely bounced off my knee or something into that can. Andrew Humphrey, no. Come on, no. Stop spamming the emotes. See, I told you Nightbot was a prick. I don't even know how to turn Nightbot on or off. I don't remember activating Nightbot. I obviously did. I would applaud you, but instead you get the clap. I see what you did there, Andrew. I see what you did there. So, I just got texted. She's going to tell me to take this hat off. You watch. Oh, okay. Bear with me 1 second. I can go. Okay. We got to give somebody a drive to the airport tomorrow. And I want to go. So, the other two issues. So, there's my pen. I was looking for this. Look at this cool pen, by the way. Ready? You open the pen and it goes whoop, like that. Look at that for your grippy. Then you close the pen and it goes whoop. Anyways. So the other issues we had last night, while we wait for this piece to print, did you check the garbage? No, yeah, only take a week to go through it. It will. There's blades and there's all sorts of stuff. And I can't believe how fast that fills up. It's like, what? I just can't believe how fast it fills up. I just emptied it it seems like I just emptied it a day ago. God, I got to respond to this too. I love you too. You know what my lovely wife made me do tonight? And I don't know if she's watching. She'll kill me if she's watching and I say this, but poor sick me. She said, get your ass out and you go get your son some chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken. He wants popcorn chicken. I'm just kidding. I don't mind going for that. It's a little drive down the road. Got him some chicken. Got myself a Pepsi Zero while I was there. Look, there's the Colonel. See? Anyways, it's all good. Excelter, you spanked and put Nightbot in the corner. Good. Can you do that? Huh. Good. Nightbot needs to just learn his lesson. Anyways, I digress. So last night, as you saw when we were doing some of our tests, first thing, we heated the nozzle up. It passed. It's fine. Turned the bed on to heat up, and it wasn't heating up, and it came with an error saying bed took longer to heat up, blah, blah, blah. So I think with the bed, let me zoom in here. I think the issue with the bed, because I checked this today, and it's the only thing I checked. Now, if let's bring this camera over a little closer. I'm going to try and do this. Okay, and if I lower the head there a little bit there. Okay, so these I got to be careful because we're live here and I've got wires here. But these little guys here, I don't remember what they're called. Okay, but these are kind of like those other thingamadoobers under the bed where you use them to connect your wires. So the bed, I checked all the wires from the bed, and on the bed itself, the wiring was fine. So coming into here, I noticed this one here coming from the SSR when I moved it, I could wiggle it a bit. I could hear rattling in there. And I thought, that's weird, but it was in there tight. So what I hadn't done is you get these little pieces that you can break apart and then screw in, and they join these things, or they hold these things in place. Anyways, I went ahead and I put these little middle joiners in here. So it's just two little screws with a little bit of a thingy. And anybody that's built this kit knows what I'm talking about. Screwed them in, tried it, and it worked. So I'm guessing that because the actual power is coming in from the top here, and we're feeding in the top, the SSR was going in the bottom, and I'm guessing there was not a good connection between these two pieces without that middle piece in. So once I put this middle piece in, there we go. Once I put that middle piece in, it was fine. So that's snugged in. So I put the blue one in too, just to be sure, because that's basically joining, so making this whole block active. And I think without that piece that I put in, that little connector piece, this half of the block was not making proper connection with the other half of the block, hence it wasn't active. So you hope I figured out the DSI cable. Oh, Will, you just got here, didn't you? And Design It, Build It, Repair It has just got here too. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, guys, and subscribe if you're not. I think most of you are. So we'll go over this for you, just for you, Will, because you're a little bit late, but that's okay. So there's the little screen. Whoops. Oh, there's the little screen, and it's working. Let's go back to the home. So everything's working on it, touchscreen, everything. On the back, I think, as you remember, did Nightbot do something again? Anyways, what we ended up doing is, because I couldn't fix this little piece up here, I shoved a piece of filament underneath this ribbon cable to force those prongs, I guess if you want to call them prongs, or connections, to force that connection up against the connection in here. Then I hot glued that piece of filament into place, and it's working. It just worked. You know, my only other option was to try and buy a new little piece for that, or print or make one, or get a new screen. Instead, I used a scrap piece of filament and some hot glue, and it fixed it. So we are good. And y'all just heard me. I can't believe I just, yeah, it was the ribbon. It wasn't the ribbon cable. It was the connector. So see where this ribbon that's coming in, this is coming in from the screen itself into this connector. Now there's supposed to be a black piece up there to lock this connector into this here. And that black piece was broken. It works the same as this one, but this one was broken. I don't know how, it happens, right? And it was broken. So that's how we MacGyvered it to fix it there. This one's fine. So the ribbon cable's fine too. So it's all working now. So I just got to put it back together, but I'm reprinting that piece that I took off last night. So, okay. And then the other issue that we had, let me move this camera before I knock it over. Let me grab another drink of my beverage. Promise you there's no rum in this. That's for tomorrow. That's for Saturday night. I used filament to fix it, 3D Medic Vince. Yes, I did. A piece of scrap filament just to put pressure on that to hold it up against those pins, and some hot glue to hold the filament and everything in place. It worked fine. What the heck? Why not, right? And okay, so then we fixed the bed. So the bed wasn't heating, so we fixed the bed problem. Turns out I had to put those connectors in between these things to hold them in place, or to, connect the blocks. And then the other thing that wasn't working, if I turn it back around this way, was the extruder. Remember, I did the stepper buzz for the extruder, and it was popping up an error. Well, it turns out I fixed it today because it was one of those boring things that you don't want to really see on screen. Turns out I had the so when I cut the extruder wires off to shorten them for the Clockwork 2, rum and noodles. I don't know how much lag there is in the chat tonight, but we'll see. Anyways, when I cut the extruder wire off to shorten it and put the new plug on, I know, because when I cut the wire off, I kept the piece I cut off so I could see which way the color wires went in. I wired the new plug up with that same order of plugs, and I thought, okay, it's good. But so I took the hot end apart today. I went over all the wires. I looked, everything looked good. There was nothing jamming. I tried it again. It gave me the same. So I thought, okay, well, let me double check the wires. So fortunately, I have the same extruder motor in the 2.4 here. And so I popped open the cover on the 2.4. They're different color wires, but I basically did myself a little drawing here. I don't know what those numbers up top were, but basically I did myself a little drawing. So the one on this side, that's how the wires come from the motor, the order they come out of the motor and into the plug. So, and they were green, blue, red, and yellow wires. So then on this side, the wires I got coming out of the motor are green, blue, black, and red. So they were in the wrong order on here. Okay, so basically the order they came out of the motor here and into the plug, I duplicated the order they came out of the motor here and into the plug, which was different than the way it came. And so I rewired the plug that way, plugged it in, and it worked fine. So I don't recall, but I 60-year-old brain. Okay, so, but I do recall having to do that. Now that I've done it again, I do recall I had to change the motor wire order on this one too. But I don't recall seeing anything in the documentation about it, in the LDO documentation. Oh, man. Oh, he scared the crap out of me. I'm too old for that, Ethan. Oh, I'm too old for that. Are you going to say your thing? Right up. Look in this camera right here.
Hit that like button and subscribe. Bye.
Oh, Do me a favor, go get me some toilet paper, because you just scared the poop out of me.
Can you get this?
You want me to open these?
Yeah, no, not all of them, just the bunny.
Just the bunny. Ethan got these for Christmas. I have to open the bunny for him. Now, you have to subscribe. Now, how do you see, like, these are like Fort Knox getting into some of these things. Hey, this is a live stream bonus.
I'm taller than the printer.
You are almost taller than the printer. You're close.
No, look it.
No, I'm not looking, because no way. That's a tall printer.
No.
Okay, how do I get Bunny out? Oh, there's Bunny. Oh, I may have to cut Bunny's arms off. No? Okay. Hang on. There's Bunny. One Bunny. Hang on. There's two Bunny holders. And ready?
Three
Bunny holders. There's Bunny.
Thanks.
Okay, take the rest upstairs. Play with Bunny. Bye, Bunny. Hang on a minute. Bunny's got to say something. Hit that like button and subscribe. Bye. There you go. Okay. Thank you. Don't scare me like that again. I'm too old. Oh, boy. Whew. My heart can't take that anymore. He really did scare the crap out of me. He's getting stealthy at sneaking down these stairs. Whew. Surgeon. You don't want me as your surgeon, trust me. Had the same problem when you were building the V0. Found a good YouTube video explain how to find the issue with a simple multimeter and what. Yeah, the wiring was just off. So I just said, "Oh, I have this. Let's look at this and duplicate it," and it worked. And I even, while the hot end was off, I just fed some filament through the extruder. I turned the minimum extrude temperature down to 0 so I could extrude cold, and I hit extrude, and it's going through. So we know the motor's going the right way. So I took this off. Oh, I took this off of down here. I'll put this back on when I turn the power off, because I was messing with all the wires when I was trying to fix the bed. So we solved those issues with all the tests. So so yesterday we did a yesterday we did a stepper buzz for all the motors, for the Z motors, for the A and B motors, and the extruder motor, and the extruder motor failed. But we fixed that today. So I did a stepper buzz on the extruder motor. I could do it again now, but I'm not going to, because I did. So all the motors passed their tests. So I'm basically trying to kill time until this part prints, because we're going to put this back together and get the screen back on there. You saw me jump. Yeah, I know. I have lots of head clearance room here, but oh, he scared me. Now, I don't know how long ago you posted that comment. I'm curious. Maria told me last night that there was like a good 1 minute lag from the comments when you commented to when they showed up. Now, actually, the other way I can actually look at that. Let me open. Let me see if I go to YouTube Studio while we're just waiting for this print. I want to see if I pop out the actual YouTube Studio comments, if they show up quicker than the ones on StreamYard. And they very well could. Let's see if I go stream, and there we are. So let me go ahead and, no, that's not the stream that I'm on right now. Well, how am I streaming? Oh, there we are. Oh, we got it. Okay, there we are right here. So if I go to this one, and where's the chat? There's the live chat. So if I pop out chat, there we go. We've popped out the chat. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to bring this up, and we'll make this window a little smaller, because I got a massive screen here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to see. See? The comment you just posted, "It's me, trust me," took forever to show up on the StreamYard stream. So I'm going to be watching there. Non-fam just commented, "Yeah, it was a mix of jump and freeze." 3D Medic Vince is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not that bad then. Maybe that's not such a bad lag. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it too much then. And non-fam just said, "Hi, 3D Medic Vince." Popped up in YouTube, and then so it's about a 3-second lag between YouTube and StreamYard, so I'm not going to worry about that. So we'll see. It is what it is. Okay, so we have, we're 58% printed on this part. It's being printed in yellow ABS from Polymaker. So anyways, in the meantime, if I pop open to the, let me just switch over, and we're going to do this, and we're going to go like this. So here is our, why did that not switch? There we go. And let me put myself in a corner. There we go. So we'll try again. So this is the Trident right here. So we have everything working here. Now we have a few errors up here. We have a pause resume. We have a G-code macro pause is not working. G-code macro resume is not working. G-code macro cancel print, blah, blah, blah. And display status. Now the display status, I'm not sure what it's all about. The macros, I'm going to likely end up just copying some macros over from the 2.4 and tweaking them as need be. So I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'm in trouble. I put myself in the corner, right up, right up over here. I'm over here in the corner of the screen. I got too many screens to look at here. So what I'm going to do though is and I think I can do this while this is printing. One of the first things I got to do, because I want to be able to home the printer now to make sure all the axes are moving in the right direction. So on this one here, this is the job that's printing right now, but I think I can still go into machine, and I can still go, so there's my clicky probe config and my clicky macros config. So I want to just copy these things over. And there's a whole bunch of different things in here. So I'm just going to copy all this over, because it's going to be pretty much the same except for the position of the actual clicky probe. So you need to add a link command in config. Watch Chris Riley video shows it. Okay, a link command. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do this first, and we'll work on this after. So if I go clicky probe config, copy all this, let's go over here. I'm going to create a new file, a new directory, or a new file called clicky probe. Config. Actually, I don't think I want. I think was this one. Let's see. Clicky dash probe config. I want to keep it consistent. Clicky K. Clicky with a K dash probe config. Clicky dash probe dot config. We'll create that new file. We'll go into that one, and we'll paste everything in here. We'll save and close. We don't want to restart yet. Okay, and then we'll go back over here. We'll save and close. Not going to affect my print. And then we're going to go clicky macros.config. This is where we set up all the settings for clicky. And where, yeah. So let's go ahead and copy all this. There we go. It's a big file. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. I guess I could have just done Command A for Command All, but boy, this is big. This is long. This is how many lines? 500 and 600 lines. Or can I not just hang on a minute? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Can I not just go clicky macro? Can I not just right mouse click that and go download? Download. And then can I not go over here and go upload? Go to my download folder. Are we still downloading? Maybe it's still downloading. Just copy the files from GitHub. Well, yeah, I guess I could. This is just as easy. This is the spot he talks about those errors. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Upload. Go to my download folder. Open this. There's unconfirmed. So let's see what's in this. This is it here. Okay. So if I go back and call this, oops. If I go back and rename this, rename clicky macro. .config. That should make this my config file where I can go in and config it all. There we go. Okay, so that's that one done. So we have that one copied over. Now let's see what else we have in here. I believe that's it for the clicky. Oh, we have clicky variables. And this is where we put in all the different variables for the clicky, like the position, where the Z end stop is, where the Y end stop, yada, yada, yada. Okay, this is the one that we actually have to configure for everything. So this one's pretty easy. I can copy all this. Boom. Whoops. Why did I just open a new tab? I did not mean to do that. Stop. This one's not as long as the macro. So we can copy all this. And then this one is called clicky-variables. We'll come in here. We'll save and close that. And we'll create a new one called clicky-variables.config. We'll come into the variables and we will paste all that in and save and close. Okay. That file wasn't done downloading? Seriously? Is that why it said unconfirmed? Well, let me see. I'm going to make sure. Clicky.macro. You're probably right. 934 lines. Let me look under here. Clicky macro. 934 lines. Yeah, it worked. It copied it all. I think that was a Windows thing. That should fix the errors. You think, okay, okay, well, let's go see. So let's go, I don't want to save and restart this one because it's printing. It won't let me save and restart anyways. Oh, it's finished printing. Huh. Boy, that was fast. Okay, so we'll go over here. Let's save and restart this one. Let's restart and see if that got rid of any errors. Oh, I see what 3D Medic Vince is saying. Printer config, then at the top include mainsail config. Ah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yes, just as in here, in my printer config, I have a lot of config files in here. Up here somewhere, it should say include auto Z config, NeoPixel config, include object. Somewhere it should say include. Anyways, let's close this one. Let's come in here. Machine, and we want to include mainsail config, which is in here, but we want to go to the printer config. You're right. And I can just actually go up to the top here, add a line, and then say include mainsail config. It's that one. Include mainsail config. Okay. Save and restart that. Huh, look at that. 3D Medic Vince, you're a genius. Well, you're a genius. That got rid of all the errors. Okay, well, Jeez, I got nothing left to do tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Okay. It tells you at the bottom of the errors. Yeah, yeah. That's why you guys are here, because sometimes I just miss reading stuff. This type of, oh, you know why it said undisclosed? If you look at the bottom left here, that's why it said unconfirmed download. I didn't agree to keep it. I needed to go keep, and now that download is called clicky.macrosconfig. That's why it didn't. That's why I thought it didn't download the whole file, but that's just because I didn't read it. It's a Windows thing. Windows says, hey, I don't recognize this file. Do you really want to keep it? Anyways, we're good. Okay, well, we're good there. Look at that. We have a clean bill of health here. So I want to get the clicky probe done, but let's get the screen done. Then we'll work on the clicky probe, and we'll try and configure the clicky probe. But I want to get the screen done and get the thing all set up. So, oh, I see, Tarzan. Oh, I see. Huh? What are we talking about? Anyways, switch back to me. I'm going to do this the proper way. I forget who was cringing last night, but I'm going to click the power button and go shut down. Boom. Okay, and then I'll turn the power off here. And so let's pull the piece out here. There's our new piece. Took 15 minutes to print or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, it ain't no Bamboo Lab, but it's still a quick print. Let's cool it off. Piece this skinny, I don't want to peel off while it's warm because it'll definitely bend. But oh, as it cools off, I can see it like from the bed. I'm going to mute myself because I have to cough. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, you can tell when we're cool because it's kind of it's almost off. Come on. There it is. Look at that. Didn't even have to flex the build plate. It just fell off. Love these build plates, I tell you. These things are awesome. And it looks terrible and marked up, and it is, but it doesn't affect the print quality at all. Okay, so here's the print. You can't even see those marks on the print. It turned out beautifully. Look, I'm on TV. Oh, Mom, I'm on TV. Hello. Hi. Reminds me of the old... nobody on this stream is old enough to remember Romper Room. Okay, it's a Voron. I wouldn't sell it short. No contest. There we go. Okay, so let's put this screen back together. So I'm going to unplug this. I'm just in a weird mood tonight, guys. So sorry. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm just in a weird mood. I am what I am. Maybe I'll blame it on the head cold. Okay, so I guess I should peel the screen protector off just because, I don't know, some people call this screen porn, but just ready. Just like that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I see, Tarzan. Oh, I see. I'm just a little slow tonight. Okay, so that's the top. So this is going to slide in here like so. Oh, yeah, that looks nice and yellow. That's going to be a nice little contrast there. So, Zenbender, you were correct if you're watching. Okay, then we'll turn this over. Oops. Get out of there, little screw. There's tiny little screws for this, and I don't want to lose them. Yeah, I know. We'll see. We're going to be doing some comparison stuff. 2023, the year of comparisons. So stay tuned. Okay, we got to finish taking this little screw out. That's where I broke it last night, and I didn't have to finish taking that out. Okay, so we'll take this guy out. There we go. And let's pop you in. Now, this is where... I guess this is where I didn't like the way the cable, I'm going to have to, I don't want to bend that cable the way I did last time. So on this, I can reach in and put that cable in if I do this first. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get this secured in here. Here, let me let me do this. Let me go like this and like this. And we'll give you guys a little better, not a view of my face. You don't want to see my face. You can just kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, come on, camera. That's what I get for, there we go, playing around with a gimbal by hand. Here I am. Grew up without TV. Smurfs on Sunday mornings barely came in clear. I was looking for a Tarzan reference. Okay, here we go. You didn't even go in there straight, did you? No, you didn't. Get in there. So let's see if I can't get... Are you through the hole? You are through the hole. Okay, so... Oh, man. Is that maybe too big of a... No, that's not too big. That's what she said. There we go. There we go. I got it. Aha. Now I got you. Smurfs. Okay. No, I don't know if I watched Smurfs. I don't think Smurfs was a thing when I was a kid. Sunday mornings when I was a kid was the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour. Yosemite Sam. Few characters like that. What am I doing here? I should have my mug up in the corner. I'm in a timeout, so I'm putting myself in the corner again. Like so, and one more little screw here. Okay, we have those guys in, so there we are. There is our display. And we have to fix the display end with these little holes in the end here. So those are with these little screws. Where's my... Is this the right one? I never pick the right one to begin with. There's the one I want. It's the one that I want. One that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Told you I'm in a weird mood tonight. Okay, here we go. Video discs, because TV signal was garbo. Oh, okay. Out in the hills. Greece. Yeah. I got chills. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. Okay, you guys aren't here to hear me sing, so I'm going to stop. That's why I want to get music on my stream, so I'm not forced to sing. Here we go. So these are going to hold the yellow guy, the cover on. There we go. Sorry about the sniffing. So there we are. We're all together. Now we just got to put this in and hook up the cable. Now, I think I got to hook up the cable first. Let's raise this so we can see over to the printer here. So much easier just to do this by hand than it is to try and get the... I should turn this other light on. There we go. So it lights it up over there a bit more. Grease is the word. That's what I heard. I heard it's got groove and it's got feeling. Woo, 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 woo. They don't make movies like that anymore. Not nearly as good, you know. They did one called Shampoo or something, and it was like, come on, really? Now I'm missing some screws. They're probably on the floor, or they're probably on the base of this. Yeah, they are. There's one of them on the base of this. Is the other one on the base of this? Nope. Should be a third one here. A third one. I'm missing the third one. It's not in there. It's okay. I'll just grab one out of my kit. There we go. Just grab a third one out of my kit. For those of you that didn't see, I have my screws all organized. So I can open this, reach in like a champ and grab an M3 by 8, just like that. Just like that. But we got to close that so we don't spill it. They're all remakes now, yeah. They were talking about on the radio today, they were talking about nostalgic TV. It was a pre-recorded thing, so I couldn't call in to give my 2 cents worth. But anyways, they're talking about, okay, you know, what TV shows do you find nostalgic? And, you know, I was thinking they don't make shows like, and this is going to age me, which I don't care. Okay, hang on. Let me, before I talk too much, let me not mess this up. Let me get the ribbon cable in here. The ribbon cable is going to come out the side, but that's okay because I don't want to bend it. Or do I want to bend it back? Let me see. Let me just, before I talk about these TV shows, let me just see what my best way to do this is going to be. It's got to go in this way. So if I come through like this, and then I feed it back and put it in. Okay, bear with me. If I insert it like so, lock it into place. There it is, it's locked in. Now can I pull this back through? I don't want to damage it by bending it. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. And then this has got to go up. No. Do I have the screen on backwards? Hang on a minute here. That's the top. I have the screen on backwards. Oh my goodness. How did I manage that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do. I really do have the screen on backwards. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Where's my tweezers? Okay. Okay, well, let's try this again. Yeah, they don't make them like that. You know, the shows I was thinking of, speaking of nostalgic TV, Taxi. Who remembers Taxi? Barney Miller. Taxi, Barney Miller, Mary Tyler Moore Show, Lou Grant, Bob Newhart. Okay, you had the Bob Newhart Show and then the Newhart Show. I mean, All in the Family. I mean, they just don't make shows like they used to. Anyways. Oh, yeah, the original Star Trek series. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, excuse me. Can't believe I had this on backwards. Oh, well. Most of those were not as good as you remember. I know. Well, when you think about it, yeah, you're kids, though. I mean, Taxi was, okay, come on. Taxi was a classic. Okay. So that can't be right. Okay, so the screen, this has got to come out of here. Okay, and this has to go. No, see this? That had to be in right. But then why? Okay, hang on a second here, guys. I'm just talking my way into something here. That's right there. This has to go this way. Okay, and then this goes up in here, but then the screen is going to show up upside down. Okay, hang on a minute here. I don't think there's a way to flip this screen. On the bigger one, the A-Team is as bad as you remember. Oh, the A-Team, yeah. You look back at that now, and it was kind of corny. If I put this in this way, that is not right. Because the bottom of the screen unless there's a way in the firmware, in the config file or something, to flip the screen upside down, that has to go in this way in order to get the full screen. This is the bottom of the screen here. But when it gets mounted on here, it's going to be, okay, what am I doing wrong here? Besides streaming, no, I'm kidding. This goes this way. It can't go this way. Even though that's the way the screen's got to kind of sit in there. There's got to be a way to turn that screen 180 degrees when I get it mounted and in there. Does not have a flip button, no. And I printed the right files for this, but you see this, there's only one way this can go in here. Okay, now we're gonna get serious. Now my mood's gonna turn serious. So that can only go in that way. Now, I want to try something. Okay, we don't have a flip upside down button, but is it possible that when you turn the screen 180 that it does an automatic flip? There's also a line in the config booted to flip the HDMI. It's a bit of work to flip it in software. Andrew, you are right. You are right. Yeah, this is the TFT43. But would it automatically flip? No, it wouldn't. So I'd have to, let me just go check and see what Kenneth is saying. The line, how did the screen all of a sudden get so filthy? I haven't done anything to it. Where's all that coming from? Anyways, I can always clean the screen. Let me go look in the config. It does not have, no, it doesn't have a switch, but I'm wondering if it was automatic. Probably not. So there's also a line in the config booted to flip the HDMI. It's a bit of work to flip it in the software. Oh, Newhart Show? Yeah. That was a class. I want to watch that again just because now that you know the ending of it all, it'd be great just to watch all of them. Okay, let me just, I'm going to plug it in and power it on and look for that config line. See if I can't get this thing to flip upside down. Because the way it's sitting now, it can't. It's got to go this way. At least it's working. Now, upside down, I'm going to flip it and see if it automatically knows. So right now, everything's upside down. So it's I probably have to go in and flip it. Come on. There is a line to flip it in software. Now, is that in the Raspberry Pi software? Yeah, so it's not going to automatically flip. So let's go ahead and find where we need to go. So this is territory that I never dwell in. Let's go find where we, yes, in Pi. Okay. Let's go into the Pi. Let's open a window. Here, let's switch over here to the display. Let's open a command prompt and see if I can do this. I don't know exactly how to get into the Pi, but we'll figure it out. SSH Pi at 10.0.0.178 Raspberry. Okay, now how do I get into the Pi menu? It's sudo Pi config. Is that it? No, yeah. Not found. Or is it just Pi config? Oh, just use the printer upside down. Sudo there's a line. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Nano / boot / config .text. There we go. Okay. So now you're saying LCD rotate equals 2. Where are we at here? Do I have to scroll down? Can I find something in here? Let's see. Location, execute, cut, paste. Where is? Replace. Maybe I can find. Let me see if I think it's where is. So Command W, or I guess that would be Alt W. No current search pattern. Yeah, I know. I want to search. I guess I can keep scrolling. I'm looking for LCD rotate. You have to toy with it. Oh, there we go. Overscan, console size. Camera audio display auto detect. So there's the display. PSI displays. I have to add it in one of these sections. Okay. So probably add it in the display section. Okay, let's try. Can it hurt to try that? No. So how do I save it? LCD rotate equals 2. Okay. That's under the display. And I think that's the right area. And so if I exit, it should ask me to save it. No. Or is it? X for exit. Exit. Guess I'm done. I don't know. Oh. No, it didn't work. Bottom. Hang on. Now I'm really confused. Help mode is disabled. Save reboot. Oh, I get it. Okay. Let me hang on 1 second here. I'm just let me toy with this for a second here. I want to make sure that I'm doing an absolute necessary thing here. I put that on like that. That's got to go on like that. And the only way that this can be mounted up there is with the logo at the top. So that's good. Okay. So yeah, I am doing the right thing here. Okay. And you remember something about also having to rotate the touch. Unless I have to rotate the pie. Oh, okay. Save reboot. Let's see. Is there a save reboot command? Go to line, redo, copy, set mark, write out, read file. Where is replace? Hi. This is like old school computer stuff here. Control O to write. Oh, okay. Version of type tab space is enabled. What? Control O. Okay. Did it. And enter. Okay, it wrote it. Okay, there we go. So it did it. Okay. So now I can exit. There we go. What kind of a Pi? It is a Pi 4B. Reboot. Okay, let me do this the proper way and shut it down and reboot properly. So I will go shut down and we will reboot the system. And let's see what happens. Okay, we're still the wrong way up. But you said I got to also change the Pi. Just CLS. Restart the service. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Okay. Hey, Zenbender. We is learning. Zenbender. There's your yellow cover. Stop bitching about the blue on the front. Okay. Did you see the link you posted earlier, James L? Let me have a look. Display.html. Display HDMI rotate. Oh, okay. Is that what I type into? Okay, into the Pi thing. Let me go ahead and oh, that's just weird. Okay. Display HDMI rotate. Okay. Rebooting is a Windows thing. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's go back into there. So now, do I do that in here? Let's go in here again. It says HI at 10.0, 10.0.0.178. So is this where I go display? What did you say? HDMI rotate? Whoa, where's my mouse? A link to directions. Oh, I see. Okay. Did I see that link to directions? Let me see. There's just so much chat going by quick. Okay, no. So this isn't where I go HDMI _ rotate. Because that won't do anything. Yeah, it's not a proper command. So, okay, well, let's... I didn't see your link. Maybe it didn't allow the link, James. Maybe that's why. I didn't see the link, in all honesty. And it could be that it's not allowing you to post a link. But give me 1 second. I can fix that temporarily. I pop onto my own stream here. Let me pop onto my stream, and where are you? And I can mod you. And now you should be able to post a link. If you could post that again, that would be great. And I will follow that link. Display LCD rotate, display HDMI rotate. Huh. Oh, good. No internet network until Tuesday. Also, 3-prong outlets were. No, really? 1929 house. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me. Thanks, James. Let me look. Yeah, it didn't show up earlier. Okay, rotating your display. Okay. Raspberry Pi 4B. Okay. Okay. You can determine the device name by simply typing xrander on the command line, which will display the information. Okay, well let's try that. Let me go in and try that. So let me open up my console window again here. Let me get into the Pi. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to hide the chat window for a minute here. So I'll get back to it. Okay, so I can get the, if I type in XRANDR, oops, helps so I go to the right window. X. Can't open display. Huh. Screen configuration utility from the desktop preferences menu. Oh, okay. Display LCD rotate. Okay, let's try that one. Maybe that's the what I need to do. No, it's not. Okay, so I think I need to get into a different menu. I get lost with this stuff, in all honesty. So let me see. Okay, config HDMI boost, troubleshooting your HDMI. It's not HDMI. I'm not worried about that. How do I get into the actual menu that I need to get into? It's a sudo, and it's to get into the configuration menu. Okay. I'm kind of lost, but that's okay. You will rotate LCD. Need to edit boot config text. It's not via menu. Okay, so I think I was there, but let's try. Okay, let's try. Let's make this full screen so it's not so confusing. So if I go boot config text, now this is where we were. Command not found. Oh, it's going to be sudo boot config text. I typed the wrong password. Oh, okay, so let's just try this again. Okay. Not that it matters. It's I don't need to get the screen set up right away, but I thought I may as well. Wanted to keep Zenbender happy. Oh, no. It's a configuration file. Yeah, nano boot config text didn't seem to work. Let me try it again now. Nano space slash boot slash config text. There we are. Okay. Now I need to find. Okay, so we were here before, but I could not find pseudo nickel metal hydride, the command to control all the rats. Pseudo nano. Oh, is that going to be a different menu than I'm in now? Okay. Pseudo nano. Boot. Big Okay, oh yeah, same. Okay, here we are. Now let's find something about rotating in here. Maybe I just need to go slower and read things a little quicker. Pronounce nim. Pseudonym. I was thinking nickel metal hydride. Uncomment to force specific HDMI mode. Don't need to do that. If HDMI display is not detected, don't need to do that. Uncomment to increase signal. Uncomment for PAL. Uncomment for overclock. Okay, so this is where I put the LCD rotate. It didn't work. I wrote this. I don't need this. So initially, this was just blank. That was blank initially. So display auto detect 1. Yeah. So I'm gonna write this one because I want to put it back the way it was. Okay, so we'll just put that back the way it was. There we go. Okay, so now look and see down further. Mainsail OS specific configuration. Do not change the section below unless you know what you're doing. They're talking to me. Oh, that's okay, Andrew. Video. Oh, I see. Okay. Put the line at the end and save. I'll put it at the end under here. Let me copy that line so I don't mistakenly type something wrong. Thanks, Zenbender. Take care. Okay, sounds good. I look forward to when you can get your full internet up. Hopefully that works. Okay, let's go. Let's copy that line from Will and see if this works. Dwelling into the Raspberry Pi like this is so foreign to me. I mean, I could Google everything and look it up, but oh man, I'd rather have you guys do my Googling. Things sound nasty, but aren't. Okay, let's paste that in here. What did I just do? Oh, I just booted myself out for some reason. Oh man. Okay, I just did something wrong here. Stopped jobs. Okay, so let me I've it's okay. It's okay. Let's see if I can figure. I think I just screwed something up. It's being edited by root. Open anyways. Yes. Okay. Let's come down. Let's just add it in here. That should be on the paste. Why? Maybe. Oh, you know why? I can't just Command V to paste it in. I think paste isn't paste. How do I paste in here? Or can I even paste in here? Oh, okay. Maybe I can't paste in here. So let me go back. Let me type this in manually then. DSI. Oh, sorry, video equals DSI. Right click and paste. Dash. Okay, 1-800 by 480 at 60. Rotate equals 180, isn't it? I'll try 90. I think I want 180, but anyways. Hey, Ricky B. Oh, okay. Okay, anyways, we got that in. I'm going to make sure video equals DSI dash 1, 1-800 by 480 at 60, rotate equals 90. So we will write out Command O, Control O, and yes, we will. Enter. Okay, we wrote it. Now we can exit. We'll restart service. So let's go down here and Clipper screen, restart. And let's see what happens. And it's not rotated. No. No, it's not rotated. So that didn't work. The screen rebooted. Oh, need to reboot the whole Pi, not just Clipper service. Okay. Okay, so can I reboot the Pi here? I don't think so. I think I have to actually reboot. Host control reboot. Okay, we're rebooting the Pi. And drum roll. We're reading a whole bunch of stuff. See if it pops up upside down. Unable to get printout info. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we're still the right way up. So we didn't work. Everything's working. Yeah, so it didn't work. The rotate didn't work. Try to change to 180. Okay. Let's go. Okay, well, let's launch this again so I can reboot the Pi. Let's go back here, and we're in here, and we'll go back in here. So let's go SSH Pi at 10.0.0.1. Oops, .178. Raspberry, boom. Okay, and we had to go sudo nano boot config text. Okay, let's get back in here. Let's go find my line. Here, video DSI. Rotate 90. Let's change that to 180. That's right. Yeah, okay. Okay, to rotate, Control Shift C or V. Okay, perfect. To rotate by 90 degrees clockwise, add the following to the command line, making sure everything is on the same line. Do not add any carriage returns. Possible rotation values are 0, 90, 180, and 270. Okay, so we're on the same command line. We have no spaces, no carriage returns, no spaces. Okay, let's try this. Control O, write it out. File name to write, yes, so enter. We wrote it. This is Command X to exit. And let's go and restart the service. So we will go over here and we will reboot the host control, which is the Pi. And we are rebooting the Pi. We'll see what happens right here. I think I broke it. It didn't like something I did. Okay, let's try rebooting the host again. There we go. We got the screen on now. And it's not upside down yet. Now, this is just reading all the configuration and crap from it. And it doesn't look like it's going to be upside down. Yes, I did fix the connector with a piece of filament and some hot glue gun. Okay, we are not upside down. We're still working fine, but we're not upside down. So that didn't do it. It's a mystery. I'm better off just to print a new holder or just stand on my head when I'm running the printer. It's not upside down. It should be. I would try 0 or 270. Okay. 270 is 390s, which would put it blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, we can try. I don't mind trying again. I'm always game to try anything. I've got nothing to lose but sleep. New screen for you. Okay. Oh, I'm not giving up that easy. No. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, we got a SSH into the Pi again. Okay, let's sudo nano slash boot slash config text. Okay, here we go. Let's find that line. Now, maybe I just have it in the wrong section. Maybe it's going to be under display for a DS. You know what? Maybe it's going to be under the display. Let's do that. Let's cut this. No, how do I copy? Okay, copy that. Hang on. There's a way. What's the command? Cut. Cut is Command K, Control K. There we go. I didn't want to exit. You silly goose. Down to it. Get back down to it. Right here. It says right at the bottom, to cut it, go Control K. And Control U to paste. Okay, so Control K. You didn't cut a thing. Anyways, let's go up under the display. I hate these DOS windows. Mouse doesn't work. Display right here. Now, to paste, Control U. that didn't work. So we'll just, come on, why didn't you work? I keep trying to scroll down with my mouse. Maybe it's the whole line that's got to cut. Ah, there we go. Now control U. There we go. Look at that. I just learned something new. Okay, so let's go 0. Rotate equals 0. I didn't yet, Andrew. No. Or did I? LCD rotate equals 2. Don't know if I did that or not. Would this be rotate equals 2? Or is this got to be a degree? Let's go to 0. Let's leave this at 0. Okay, and Command O. We'll save it. It already wrote it. Actually, I don't need to close this. Let's reboot the Pi. Reboot the Pi. And we're not rotated yet. Here it goes, right here. Display LCD rotate equals 2. Okay, we'll try that next because this, I don't think this one worked. Let's try that because yeah, let's let this finish up. Okay, let's try that. Okay, we'll go back up here. Oops, I'm trying to scroll up here with my mouse. Oh, I didn't want that in there. What am I doing? Oh. I forget the command. Sudo nano. I gotta scroll up. I got too much going through my head right now to remember. Give me a second here. Boot config text. Here we go. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll put that line that Andrew said instead of this one here. So we'll get rid of this one here. Cut that, and we will add in here. I guess it can go under the display section, right? Andrew says the bottom of that instead. Okay, so let's go LCD or display. LCD rotate equals 2. LCD rotate equals, and then 2. LCD rotate equals 2. Okay. Make sure I got that right. I got that right. Okay. Let's write that. Let's configure, enter. We wrote 146 lines. We may as well exit because it's going to boot me out anyways. And let's go here. Let's relaunch. Reboot. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Do. And come on, be up. No, it's not upside down. Yeah, still right way up. Let's try James L. Display LCD rotate equals 2. Let's try that one next. Let's keep trying. Now my head's hot. Oh, that's cool when I take that off. Okay. Okay, so let's get over here. We'll try a couple more times here. Probably something real simple. Who makes screen? Big Tree Tech. PTT. Okay, so under here we go, display underscore LCD rotate equals 2. Or would it be display rotate equals 2? Okay, we'll just do this. Display LCD rotate equals 2. Write it. Yes. Exit. And we'll try again. At least we're trying different things. It's not like the definition of insanity type thing here, so we're not totally going insane. And reboot. Shutting down. Okay, now we're doing a reboot. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, it looks like it might have worked. Oh no, it didn't. The colors looked like they were backwards. I swear that rainbow came up upside down. Oh man, that teased me for a minute. Okay, couldn't get this to work until they removed the DT overlay from the config text file. Okay, we'll have a look in a second here. Now that's the config text file that I was just in, right? Let's have a look. That's why it's great to have all you guys on here. Appreciate all the help. Come on, boot up. There we go. Okay, so let's go back in there. Let's have a look again. Okay, oops. Helps if I show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, let me look for that line you're saying that the DT overlay equals VC4. Okay, let me see where that is. Okay. DT overlay equals VC4 KMS minus 3VD. Okay, let's comment that out. Comment. Boom, it's gone. Write it. Command 0. Yes. Let's quit. And let's try. Okay, let's reboot. Let's keep our fingers and toes crossed. Oh, maybe I need to change that LCD rotate command line too. See, I swear that rainbow is upside down. Oh, it is. Hey, look. Collie 5 to the rescue. Look. See, that's what I love about this community. Somebody knows something, and combined, everybody knows everything. Look at this. Check the touch. Oh. Oh, no touch. No touch. Oh, is the touch? Oh, the touch is upside down. Ooh. So how do I fix that? Oops, I just accidentally shut something down. Ooh, okay, so the touch is upside down. How do I invert the touch? So that's just the display. Change the display matrix. John, that's easy for you to say. How do I change the display matrix? Let's just restart. It's all shut down. I have to reboot. Okay. Open my file again. Okay. Let me just get this guy started up so I can open that file again. But hey, it worked. But we got to get the display matrix going. Okie we're booting now. Okay, that's good. Okay. It's on the Clipper Screen Wiki. Mobile. Oh, that's okay. Let me open the file again here. So let's go over here. Let me just make sure we get restarted here. No problem here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let me open that file again. Okay, so SSH pi at 10.0.0.178. Raspberry. Okay, let's sudo nano boot /config text. I'm going to remember all these commands. Okay, here we are. So now somewhere in here, I got to change the touchscreen. Since you did 180, display LCD rotate equals 2. Okay, so I did that. That's in here. Display LCD rotate equals 2. Now, should I change that to 1? Should I change that number? This is the, John, this is the 4.3-inch screen, touch screen from Big Tree Tech. Where is the video? Oh, the video. Let me see. I don't know. We're back into the main sale stuff, and I don't think anything down here. No. So it's something in here. Let me let me look something up here while I think of this. So I'm not sure what to change there to get the touch portion of the screen to rotate. Huh. Whoa. You will need. So I've got LCD rotate equals 2. Oh, display LCD rotate equals 2. Oh, I see. Well, but that's what's in there. Oh, okay. So one's for the display, and then the LCD. So I need a display LCD rotate equals 2, and I need an LCD rotate equals 2. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. So I need an LCD rotate equals 2. I think that's what you're saying. Let's see. I believe that's what you're saying. We'll try it. James L solution, X input, set pop, Raspberry TS coordinate transfer matrix. Okay, I'll try that next, James. And that's just another line to input there. Okay, we'll try that. Let's just see what happens here. Together we are community strong. I love this. Learn something new every day. This kind of programming in the Raspberry Pi is very new to me, but I'm usually a quick learn. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, so we have it here now. Let's see if the touch. Okay. Will, that worked. Okay, that did fix the touch. I get it now. There we go. And fan, just make sure everything's working. Yep. And perfect. It worked. So that made sense, Will. James, don't need to implement yours, but thank you for that anyways. But James, that made sense. So we had the LCD rotate equals 2, which rotated the actual liquid crystal display touch portion. And then we had the display, which basically means all the text. That's what it's displaying to rotate. So we had to rotate both the display and the LCD touch portion. Okay. You learned something new today too. You guys are awesome, Will. You guys have helped me with this solution. So, wow, that's great. So now what I'm going to do is now we'll shut this down. Let me just do a shutdown, and I'm going to power this off because I'm going to unplug the, there we go. Now we're going to get this hooked up. Okay. Whoa. Whew. It was a long way there, but we got there. And we learned a lot on the way. Well, I learned a lot on the way. And no, you guys are awesome. Because I did peel the thing off there. I'm just going to quickly grab my... where did I put them? I have screen wipes here somewhere. Oh, where did I put my screen wipes? I want to clean this screen. It's got stuff all over it. And I want to clean it before I put it in the holder. Let me see. Oh, there they are. Costco screen wipes. Buy these by the box at Costco. Lens cleaning wipes. You learn from my mistakes. Yes. Well, and we learn from our mistakes because, I would have never thought to go into the config file for the booting, but hey, it worked. Where is that mark coming from? There we go. Okay. Let's clean the screen off before we put it back on. Or what is that mark? Why is it so embedded? There we go. Okay. We have a clean screen. We're going to put it in. There we go. Market your own screen cleaners, call them CLS, Clear Screen Command. Yes. Okay, so this goes on this way. There's 1, 2, 3 screws already in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these affixed. All that learned, hit the like button. Yes, please do that. I suffered for y'all. Can't believe I just said y'all again. Canadians, we don't say that, but hey, I do. I like that word. It's my way of being lazy. Instead of saying you all, I say y'all. Save myself a few syllables. Okay. Now we should be good because that's going to mount in that way. Yes, that's why I had to mount this in the other way and turn the screen. Okay. All this with a head cold and on medication. Texan, sounds like I'm native. Y'all are just trying to make me feel good. Wait till I slip out an A. Or I keep telling you I'm sorry. 10 haven't hit the like button. Well, maybe they hit the thumbs down button, so that's a possibility too. Okay, we have this all mounted in now. We're going to come up like this. Let's get this guy connected now. So this one I had to come through because I kind of wanted to run in behind. So we go through here, get under there. Okay, and then we're going to come back. And we'll come back and pop this in. Okay, I gotta get rid of this little bend for now. There we go. I think that's what that blue part is there for, to allow us to bend it a little bit. And it kind of protects it. Okay, we're in. Let's lock it in. Okay, we're locked in. Now we're going to pull this through. There we go. Now, okay. Hey, Tron. It'd be funny if all you had to do was flip the ribbon cable. No, not that easy. I wish. I wish. Unfortunately, or fortunately, the ribbon cable only goes in one way. Okay. My T-nuts should all still be lined up. Let's go ahead and get this back on. Didn't fall. Where'd it go? How is that possible? Yeah, well, the other display I have has a switch on it. The 7-inch display has a switch on it. You switch it and it rotates. Okay. Where are my T-nuts not lining up? Come on. There we are. Oh, I wish I were a fish. So that's going to loosen a bit. I want to move this up a hair. Actually, let's get the other nut in first, but I dropped it. I have no idea where I dropped it to. Starring Don Knotts. Oh, right. Man, I remember Don Knotts. The Andy Griffith Show is the first time I ever really saw Don Knotts. Black and white TV days. Woohoo. Okay. Ribbon cable on. Okay, let's stand this up. Oh, actually, while I've got this all disconnected, let's go ahead and tidy these wires up a little bit now that I've fixed this. Get these guys back in their place. And right there. And these guys down through. Come on, get down there. Get in here. Get in. Oh, come on. Oh, you're fine right there. Let's do that. Where's my lid? Here's my lid. There we go. Okay, we got that all wired and tidied up again. Let's go ahead and stand this up. Oh, where's Zenbender? When I want him, he left. But look, it looks much better on the front now with the there we go. It looks better on the front instead of all blue. We have the yellow break in it. Let's go ahead and make sure this screen is working now after all that. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. It's working. Whew. Well, that was a lot of work considering, almost 2 hours. Holy crap. John, thanks for being here, man. As always. It works. We have it. It's all ready. Temperature, back. Yeah, everything works. Actions. Disable motors, console, pins. I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to accidentally try to home it. Oh. Well, stay tuned maybe tomorrow then. I don't want to go on much longer. I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, let's have a quick overview of how this little guy looks now. Now that we have the colors all pretty much set. If I zoom out here a bit. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And we can raise this up a little bit. There we go. So there we are. So I like the mixture color. I think that was a good call to change this from blue to yellow because it kind of goes with the whole theme. Where did I find KFC and YYC? We have 3 or 4 of them in Calgary here. Ethan wanted popcorn chicken tonight, so I just grabbed myself a Pepsi Zero while I was there. And there's the side. Actually, let me start this up and because I'm going to power this off for the night too. So let me go ahead and boot this in, and I'm going to do the proper shutdown. And there we go. And then I can power it off, unplug it. That way I can rotate it around so you can kind of see see the colors in all their glory. So this is pretty much the finished color scheme, other than, I don't remember who suggested it, but I'm going to do all the clips for the covers in white. But looking good. Starting, actually looks like a printer now. So the next thing I've got to do is configure the clicky probe so that we can home it and make sure everything's moving in the proper directions. We know the extruder is moving in the proper direction because we checked that tonight. So we got to get the clicky probe done, and then I guess we can get into starting. I can work on the macros later, but I think I might be able to get this thing printing pretty soon. So, will it blend? I love those BlendTech blenders. Had that series, Will It Blend, right? You ever watch that? That was awesome. I don't think they do it anymore. I don't think they do new ones anymore, but that was a great marketing campaign for that blender. And I just loved the guy when he would say he'd blend his phone. He'd say, "Oh, iPhone smoke." That was funny. Richard, the first layer, said, yeah, about the white, because then he said it would look like the Partridge Family. And speaking of the Partridge Family, okay, after he said that, this kind of freaks me out. And then it's been Christmas, right? And partridge in a pear tree type thing, right? I got to show you this. Out in the front of our house the other night, I saw these birds and I thought, what the heck are these birds? And I saw these birds, wrong camera. And look, there was like 4 or 5 of them. And apparently I've asked around, apparently these are partridges. So, and there was, where's the original picture of it? Right here. So you can kind of see it's the partridge family. And there was the 4 or 5 of them out there. None of them were red, so Danny wasn't there. But they're partridges apparently. And so that came around after Richard mentioned the partridge family thing, and it was I think it was the day after Christmas. But I don't have a pear tree out front, so I don't know what the partridges were doing here. It was a mystery to me, I'm going to tell you that. I don't have a pear tree, no. They weren't even in a tree, they were on the ground. But they traveled as a group, which was interesting. They didn't stray far apart from each other. I don't know why I'm looking at that camera when I've got this camera on. I'm not looking at this camera, and I'm definitely looking at the overhead camera. Oh, I didn't do the overhead view of the finished printer yet either. That's because the camera's a little bit off. That's okay. We'll do that later. Actually, here there's a little bit of an overhead view of the printer too. I love the little colored LED light covers on both sides here. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, time for me you saw geese flying north yesterday. Yeah, they don't, we get a lot of geese that stay around the city here throughout the winter. So it is interesting. You hear the old saying, all the geese fly south for the winter. Well, it's not necessarily true. A lot of them stay here for the winter because in a lot of the reservoirs here have, what do you call where they're constantly churning the water so it won't freeze. And so the geese, and they do that, I believe, for the geese that migrate or stay here. And so they have water to land in, and they can, they have a food supply, etc. So it's pretty cool. So we get a lot of geese that stay here in the winter. So they are always in a group. Yeah, I didn't know what they were. I think that's the first time I've ever seen partridges, other than back in the 70s and with Danny, Shirley, or whatever. Anyways, so anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it. I'm getting tired and silly. And I've lost my mouse again. Yeah. But I think that's it for tonight. And I appreciate everybody's help. You guys have been awesome. And I will try and get on. I don't know. Saturday. I'm not doing anything. New Year's Eve. No, I do have my New Year's Day stream at 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We are unboxing this guy right there that says Bamboo P1. P1P. A lot of unboxings of that going around YouTube lately, but I'm going to do mine live. So just because. Maybe I'll be the first little channel that does a live unboxing of the P1P. I've seen a lot of the other ones in our videos, so I want to do it live. So we will work on that. And who's commenting? See you tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we will see you tomorrow. And everybody have a good night. I'll try and make it on tomorrow. Won't be making it on Saturday, but be here Sunday. Appreciate everybody showing up Sunday for my unboxing at 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Sunday. Until we see you then, you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll chat soon. Okay, appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye-bye.